OneL to the stage!
I'm a big fan of yours, dude. Come on.
I abandoned my daughter. And no, not in the picnic basket on some stranger's front stoop sense, more like that bitten off more than I can chew kind of thing. Kind of like when I was a child myself, watching my father eat pizza. The bites he took were so much bigger than mine. I didn't know how he did it without gagging. I just knew that when I was his age, I could do it too. 2 years into a marriage I should have had the foresight to avoid. I found myself choking on the idea of failing as a father. And I say a lot of stupid things to try and alleviate blame that can only be mine. Things like, I was so young. Or the girl I was with was a cheater, so to keep her away from my heart I went on the run with it, or I wasn't ready for the responsibility. Now that last one's true. I wasn't ready for a lot of responsibilities. Wasn't ready to be a daddy, let alone a father. Not ready to see that the girl I was dating could never be anyone's mother. Not ready to see she was lying when she said she was on the pill. I threw away all of those responsibilities. When I saw how hot she looked in that lingerie she had obviously borrowed, lacy top hung off her shoulders slightly to the right like a holster, that night changed both our lives. And I've come to terms with the choices I've made and make, and I realize a lot of them have been mistakes, but just because I admit them doesn't mean that I'm proud. But to say that I'm ashamed would be absurd. It's not a big enough word. It should have 140 syllables, so every time I exhale, I can breathe it out in a sonnet and leave 2,471,921, 23 post-it notes from this very spot to Rockford, Illinois, saying I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if I thought it would be enough, but it can never be enough. Instead of stories about her first grade, her first games, her first crushes, or even her first kisses, I've got stories about knife fights under bridges in Philadelphia, bribing police officers outside of a Monterey brothel, or how accommodating the Vancouver jailers can be. I would give back every moment of the last nearly 13 years for one more. Daddy, I love you.
Come on.
But to watch her sleeping, no. Please let it be dreaming, so I can watch her long eyelashes fluttering, hoping inside she only gets cotton candy clouds that won't rot her teeth, just leave a sweet taste in her mouth, and not the bitter one she gets when anyone asks about her father.